So this is great. I'm here with beautiful Becky, and we just wanted to do a really quick share. As mums with children who are deaf, and I do share a lot around Jacob being deaf, and it was just nice to be able to share, which is always lovely to share with someone who has that same shared experience. And with Tora, we'll introduce both of them, as you see lots of Jacob. And right, so I was just going to ask Becky, which would be good. I think this is going to be the only way to start creating a bit more awareness, better understanding, because we both experience the same. Where, you know, the criticisms, the judgments that are made, and when it's your lived experience, as I said, sharing with those that experience as well, then we kind of get this feeling, don't we, sometimes, that, you know, just better understanding is needed.
Yeah, it's like sometimes we feel that, you know, when someone's saying something, we feel out pressured, but it's not. I wouldn't say every single person is criticising you, but the way that they come across feels like it, because in their body language, in their expressions, and we tend to look at people of how their body language is, because that's how we kind of identify how we are, you know, and things like that. But the thing is that no one actually ever knows what that person's going through until you've gone through it. And this is what I've been saying to Teresa, and I've been saying to her, you know, we need to bring it out there so that we can be like with the other mothers that's out there experiencing their difficulties. We need to be a support, maybe come with a support network where someone can come out every month or so or whatever and meet and help with different challenges, because we have similar challenges, but we have challenges that we go through every day with our child, and it's about supporting and helping each other. That's what it is, you know. It's about helping and support each other. And there might be areas, it's not that you are not great at doing what you are as a mother, it's just that you might need that extra little support. And there's nothing wrong with asking for support. I know sometimes we feel out pressured because sometimes the outside world or people around you make you feel that you are not important, and you don't, so you feel silence and you don't want to say anything. But, you know, I was like that for a while, and then I thought, no, I can't be like that. That's not my character. This is not Rebecca. Rebecca is someone that has to be putting it out there, you know, and kind of just being that vibrant person I am, helping people, being positive. And then, like, it's slowly coming back by God's grace, you know, because I'm that bubbly person, and that's what people know about me. But obviously sometimes in challenges, we go through challenges, but it's how we come out of them or how we work with them. And God is one of my key strengths in my first life. He's always first, and then my children. And I believe that we should always pray for each other and also encourage each other even when we're down. So, I mean, for instance, like Teresa, when she's down, pick up that phone line and say to her, look, let's have a little prayer or let's have a little talk, because it makes us feel that we've got someone out there to make us feel. And it is important to do that.
You're never alone.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why it's good to, and that's wonderful.
You know,
it's about knowing that we do all experience, and you're never alone. And that's why we thought, you know, it's quite good to start sharing to encourage others that it is challenging. And but you're never alone in this challenge. You know, there are those of us that do understand. And Becky, my admiration, the challenges, and, you know, it's sharing stories. And Becky's story, your story, and to know how far you've come, seeing how far Tora has come, a testimony to you. And, you know,
it's been a whole new experience, a whole roller coaster. They say sometimes our roller coaster, but it's just my strength. That kind of just
strength, Becky, to admire your strength in what you've been through, and I have absolute admiration, and it would be a story to share to inspire others, you know, the inner strength that you have. And of course with faith, knowing that God does guide and does strengthen us and helps us through, you know.
I mean, I've also thought, like, obviously this is like the first stage of us talking now and putting our thought across, but I mean, if it goes out there, the air's out there, then it'd be nice to maybe have something that we can have a group where someone can like I said, once a month, come on, and people that want to share what their experiences, they feel that they don't have anybody to talk to, or they don't have anybody to uplift them up. But we should be encouraging and engaging in things that's going to help each other do that, so that we can say, oh yeah, well, we have got this unit, right? And it's not on all the time, but it's just like someone coming along and doing a fundraising thing, an event, and I believe in that fundraising events and putting things out there that's going to help create the awareness for your children, your family's children, whoever's going through whatever they're going through, because there seems to be a network where it's out there, but it's not really open wide. It's not putting all the connections together to help people as much.
What's been your greatest challenge that you'd like to?
Yeah, I think it's been really with Tora, where it's times where she is just she is so frustrating, and I want that to be like, okay, there's going to be something that when she's frustrated, I will exactly pick up what that frustration is, because it's a challenge behaviour that tends to, when they're going, we don't have no idea what they're going through, but it's about trying to understand where they are, because I believe you can be able to challenge that and help that situation. I don't believe for no reason that challenge behaviour cannot be fixed, because it's just how we do something to make it better. Do you understand? So if, for instance, somebody else is going through the same thing and they're helping the village, maybe we can come together with some ideas that would be able to reconnect those ideas and see where we can help each other.
About that,
because
we?
That is
because
you know,
with our Jacob here, that's one of my challenges. I would say is people's understanding or lack of understanding. You know, with Jacob being deaf, and it's, as you're saying, with Tora, there does come certain frustrations, because Jacob's speech is coming, Tora's speech is coming. It's amazing. Thank God for the progress that they are making. But with that comes, you know, just communication levels, wanting to express, not being able to express as they'd want to. And so there is a way at times of, their only way of dealing with that is just to show some frustration, because, you know, of just the language, just wanting to be able to say,
to express it out, and they can't say it.
So then there is this frustration. Now, I've had, when we're talking about criticisms, that I spoil Jacob, I don't know how to discipline him, she doesn't like anyone telling her about her children because Jacob this and, you know, and Jacob has had assessments that his levels of communication is not that of an 11-year-old. Okay, so there are times when we were talking about where we've had to where we've had to vacate parties, because all of a sudden this frustration becomes so much
that you can't control.
That in the end you don't know what to do. Right now, and as you're saying, it's really just down to just them trying to manage their own sense of frustration at that time. I'm talking about you, Jacob. Jacob's just come in, and so we've Jacob and I have got many stories where Jacob can give you a little demonstration. Come sit here then. If there is a time when we're out and Jacob will get frustrated, what will happen is, and we see it, and even Hannah will say it as well. Hannah will say, do you know what, Mummy, it's going to happen. And you can see it's like he wants to express something,
but he can't get it out
so
there.
then
so that's what
it's just
amazing,
like, you know, it's amazing to see it happen, and he'll get himself so worked up. Now, but people looking in on us, there are the judgments that start to be made, which I've had experience even from those close that do not understand. Okay, it's like going into a venue and just where Jacob's deaf, the sound levels, the acoustics.
It's just so loud. It's so mind blowing.
If people were to listen to how
actually hear the sounds,
and Tora
someone has proper implants, so how the sounds. It's you wouldn't believe.
So I've gone into a venue before, and Jacob, just getting used to the acoustic levels, will hold my hand on, and then we'll just show certain ways that I know what that's about. But the perception of others will not perceive
what's that all about?
Exactly.
You know,
right? So this is why it's so important to start to share things, because sadly the perceptions are made, and then it puts pressure on us Because then when Jacob will express in that way, and Jacob, what do we do when he gets to that stage of just he's so overwhelmed with his emotion and how he'll start crying, and then trying to calm himself down, and then it takes a long time. And then that's when we just talk about using BSL signs. So Jacob will use signs. We will use signs like, Jacob, don't be so angry and upset,
and be happy.
What's the other one?
Happy.
And Jacob, let's be happy now. It's okay. And then we say it's okay, don't we? Then what else do we say? Then we say don't be so sad. Yeah. Don't be so sad. And then and what's the one you do?
Is it calm?
That's it.
And
then you hear it when he starts to tell with words. It doesn't help as much as him doing some signs. So he just starts to calm himself down.
And it's just his way of, we have our children, and they're no different to any other children. They're all special because they're all God's children, and it's just that we, even ourselves, normally just we experience things in different ways. Some are slow, some are fast, some are you know what I mean? But it doesn't change because you are fast, because you are forward and better. It doesn't mean that it makes you a better person. It doesn't. It's about experiencing different things. In our level of understanding, we have a concept of how we might live, and then, like I was saying to Teresa, there's different ways of learning. There's visual, there's doing it practical, there's doing it, and so everybody in this world practices and learns in different ways. And it doesn't mean because someone's doing something you can't do it. That's totally rubbish. We can do all things,
and our children can do
and all the children we can do things. And believe in yourself for your children that they can do all things.
It's something that it's going to be the only way to create better change, better awareness, understanding, more compassion, and just for those to see our children the way that we see them. You know, we don't need people to be pitiful or to be sad.
No.
Because all what we're learning and the blessings that we feel.
Exactly.
Okay, there is no need for that. What we really would love is more support, and understanding and celebration. Celebration.
More like having fun and enjoying things. Maybe going out there and doing something that we've never done before, or putting out there that's something that you've never there's things in our life that we want to do, and sometimes we lay them back because we think that we haven't got that opportunity. But no, I think that we should just live the life to the fullest of what God's given us. Because that's what we've got it for. I always thank God for me being here. It's alright, I'll do it. It's been
come here, Tor. Come. As we've just been talking about you. Okay, I'll sort it out. We've just done Tora's here. Right, come here, Tora. Come round. And then come here, and then we will just
one more and then
beautiful, Tora.
One more and then more.
Yeah, okay, one more then. And this is beautiful. Tora, who does the best
most expressions which I don't know
Tora.
where she gets it from. I have no idea.
But we would like to say thank you. Jacob, if you sign thank you. Thank you. And we shall definitely do again.
Bye bye and take care.
Hey, it's me.